Former Nigerian Television Authority Director General Maduka at 80. It was all glees and glamour as family, friends and well-wishers gathered at the red carpet in Victoria Island, Lagos to celebrate a man of integrity, discipline, humility and professionalism, Engineer Vincent Ifeanyi Maduka, as he turned 80.
60, 65, 70 and 80.
Maduka, the pioneer Director General of the Nigerian Television, made his mark in the field of journalism and also as former President, Nigerian Society of Engineers. His colleagues and members of staff of the NDA, Acting President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Otis Anyaji, and members of the Island Club were among those that attended the birthday bash. Some of the guests who spoke described the celebrant as a resilient and humble man who believes in getting work done at all times.
There are too many things he has done that if we begin to go into his records of public service, there will be too many to mention. But suffice it to say that his career for us as engineers, symbolizes for us the convergence talk. If you follow the talk in these sectors in recent times, both broadcast and communications, there has been this clamor for convergence. And that clamor for convergence really points in the direction of Engineer Maduka, because again, he was pioneer of NCC. He was the consultant that started Nigerian Communications Commission.
Omoluabi, professional, honest, and hardworking.
About my impression about the former Director General, I think he used to be one of the best outstanding manager of men and resources. He happened to be somebody that we all had a lot of respect for because of his beliefs. And let me simply say that he's an outstanding professional. So I think the whole NTA staff, I think we have a way that there are a lot of things we benefited from him when he was around. You talk about integrity, you talk about professionalism, which I've mentioned. You talk about somebody who believes in the best for the system. And I think it's somebody that we should celebrate.
He takes his work seriously and he likes to interact with young people and he's sincere. Well, I always say jokingly that he will live till 90, 100, 110, 120.
Engineer Maduka is a complete gentleman and very decent, full of decorum, and highly intelligent, modest, humble, everything you can wish for in a very successful man.
The celebrant, while thanking the Lord for preserving his life, lamented the rot in the journalism profession, which he noted was not there in his time.
Young journalists in the field are professionals. The meaning of professional is that there are right ways and wrong ways of doing your work. And as a professional, use the right ways all the time. And you don't determine the right ways. They're determined for you by the profession itself. Once you begin to decide what is right for yourself, then the whole thing breaks down. So that's the advice I'll give you. You need either an incentive, good pay, so the best journalists are acclaimed and paid well, or there's a disincentive. Bad journalists are punished. So it's not a matter of advice. It's a question of adopting a system that will make everything in this country grow in the right direction. And that is the proper direction. And we're not doing so now. Sorry, we're not doing so. In many fields of endeavor, we're not doing so.
Happy birthday, sir. We wish you many more years in sound health. Former Antiques Roadshow host dies. Former Antiques Roadshow host Hugh Scully has died at the age of 72. Scully joined the BBC as a freelance journalist in 1965 and hosted the BBC's Nationwide before presenting Antiques Roadshow with Arthur Negos from 1981. He resigned from the BBC One show in 2000 to join an internet auction company launching an antiques business. Former Nationwide presenter Sue Lawley remembered Scully as a great talent who was fun-loving and most proud of his interviews with Margaret Thatcher. Scully left Antiques Roadshow because it was feared his new role would jeopardize the program's reputation for not favoring the expertise of any one auction house. May his soul rest in peace. Actor Shia LaBeouf arrested for drunkenness in Texas. Hollywood star Shia LaBeouf has been arrested and charged with public drunkenness, police in Texas say. The police arrested the actor over the weekend in Austin's entertainment district. The actor has had numerous brushes with the law throughout his career. Witnesses said LaBeouf initially caused a disturbance after being refused a drink at a bar and later jaywalked in front of a police. Officers are reported to have subdued him and put him in handcuffs before arresting him, according to the TMZ website. LaBeouf, who also writes screenplays, found fame at the age of 14 as a star of the Disney series Even Stevens and has also starred in 3 Transformers films. The star's movies include Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps.